Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna show you a little gameplay footage and testing of the White Forest Azamina Snake Eyes deck. I have a couple of very fun duels. I'm only gonna show you these two because I think they were the best ones. Usually if you open only White Forest, then you just play White Forest, and if you open Snake Eyes, then you only play Snake Eyes. So these two in particular were the only ones that were actually playing both engines, well, all three engines, and yeah, like pretty much show you how crazy the deck can go. And yeah, let's get into it. So the first one was against the new uh, archetype that hasn't come out yet, that Dragon Tail, I believe it's called. It's a fusion archetype thing. And then another one with White Forest Azamina. So kind of like a mirror match, but not really, because they were only playing the White Forest package with the Azamina stuff and the new White Forest support. So let's get into this one. So as you can see, our hand here is pretty much all gas. Again, like this deck is pretty much all gas. We do have access to all of the engines, because having a Hollowed and Queen Azamina means we have access to the Azamina, and then having Tails by summoning with this, we're gonna be having access to the White Forest, and of course we have Poplar, so that's the Snake Eyes engine. So here he goes first. I have no idea what he's doing whatsoever. This is the first time I ever played against this deck, and apparently they can play with Primite as well. So we're going like pretty much just letting him go all crazy, because this deck has no interruptions whatsoever. It's it's just designed, I guess, or the way I built it is just if you go first, just go crazy, do your full combo. If you go second, you have a lot of resources, a lot of gas going, as you will see shortly. And yeah, it's just crazy because you can clean up boards really easy. So here we start with the Snake Eyes. Try to push this back and also beta interruption. Start with the Poplar, and then we're gonna access our Azamina package. Get the wanted. Oh yeah, this was crazy when they did Dragoon and the Ash as well. So just keep in mind the amount of interruptions it's had, and it's just it just keeps going bunkers. Like it's just crazy. So now we have access to all three engines here. The Arciela. Here was a misplay, I guess, because we can easily dodge that. The only good thing about it, I guess, it's that um, they cut access to the bell. Oh, okay. So here, um, I made a misplay because as a good classic Yu-Gi-Oh player, I didn't read the cards properly. So what happened here was I thought El Set as a Mina could fusion summon anything. So here I was trying to go into the Snake Eyes Dragon, but apparently LZ only fusion summons Azamina monsters. So yeah, I was forced to go into the Sylvia because yeah, you can't use it. Just a little heads up, because I remember I did mention in my profile that you could do that. Sadly, you can't. So yeah, here was a slight misplay, because it would have been a lot better just to go synchro summon again, maybe into um, Silvera and Book of Moon everything, and then search a um, Deception maybe with LZ. Uh, but this works too, and we're just gonna keep going. So Hida, we're gonna use Hida to bring back their Ash, so we can go into the Promethean Princess, and then to the Snake Eye Dragon. So here, I do need to make some changes, because I do need to get rid of the Promethean Princess so I can keep going with other engine. So here, since we're locked, yeah, we're pretty much forced into playing the Snake Eyes engine only. Um, but yeah, other than that, I think you've seen how crazy it is. Snake Eye Star, it's really good. Otherwise, it would have been really hard to get rid of the Dragoon. So back to the Spell and Trap Zone. Let's attack. And then sadly you have to fast turn because I have no way to get rid of the Promethean Princess. Here he goes back again. Apparently he used Chorozo using both Dragoon and the other guy here in the Spell and Trap Zone. Searching the Morian. This is really good. Like the Snake Eye engine, as you can see, it's just extremely broken here because you're gonna have constant resources for your White Forest plays. You're always gonna have one or two spell traps. And also, I think I'm gonna bump the Snake Eyes Doom Dragon to 2, because here we could easily just go into another one and just like push something back again and just have another big body on the board. So maybe um, that's a change I will be planning to make as well. Completely forgot about this. Here they negate our fusion summon, which sucks, but we have a stellar, so here we go again into the White Force engine, and the Snake Eye engine just keeps going. Like we always have material to just keep going and keep searching, and it's just crazy. Like look at the amount of resources we've used so far, and we still have a lot of gas going. Like it's just crazy, guys. Go to the bell. Chaos Angel to get rid of Chorozo because we don't want it to be becoming bigger and bigger. I just bounce everything back with Aphes, Dark Magician, set 1, then uh, Ashing the Woes was really good because otherwise we could have looked just like Book of Moon and everything and just push for game. But yeah, like as you can see, like the deck just keeps going and going. Like it feels like almost like unlimited resources. He just gives up here because yeah, like this turn I'm just gonna be able to push for game without a problem. So that was with the Dragon Tail. Let's see with the White Forest with the new support. They are playing the new support. So here again, we open our Snake Eyes engine with the LZ, which means we have access to both Azamina and White Forest. So we go with the Snake Eye line first because it's easier to bait hand traps with it. There you go. There's the Ash. It doesn't really matter because we don't really go to needing to Flambridge or anything like that. We start with the LZ, sending off our Scourge, and then yeah, we just go off from here to the rest of our combo to access the rest of our cards. The bell, then search for wanted, search for the witch, I believe, yeah. Deception, and now we have access to the Azamina package. Yeah, just keep in mind, like we have Oak for next turn if we really needed it for follow up. But yeah, it's pretty simple, I would say. If you know like the lines for both decks, here I believe Snake Eyes you can do a lot more. I'm not really used to Snake Eyes, but Snake Eyes here is kind of more of a support role, if that makes sense, to support the White Forest. But it does do a lot on its own as well. With Poplar, search the version Snake Eye, negate their deception, because if they access their fusions, it could be bad. So here they add the new Debels. And here I need to Book of Moon this. I don't want Ursula to come by, or even worse, Silvera to come in. And summon the plain Saint Azamina. The Murcielago. The new field spell, which is crazy. I need to learn these lines with these cards because I haven't. I've just read them. I don't really know how to play them. So this was really good because I could see how the deck works more or less. The Sin Adjudicator, pretty good. Here it doesn't really matter when he pops. The only card I really wanna keep on board is Saint Azamina. Here, he used the Moon of the Close Heaven effect to try to bait the Yellow Sylvia, right? But I was like, nah, you don't, you're playing. You don't have that in your extra deck. I know you don't have it. Of course, to protect or like try to bait it so he can use the Snake as Execute Dragon. That he goes here into Fiendsmith, which I was like, okay, this is interesting. I'm not worried at all because since I have Saint Azamina, Fiendsmith is not a problem. Like the Saint Azamina completely shuts off that, so I'm okay with that. So he goes battle phase, trying to get rid of resources. Papa comes back, and then the Doom Dragon pops both, which is really good because it kind of loses that kind of grind game. But we have Oak, so it doesn't really matter because we can bring them back. He goes into Desiree and Agnum Day, which completely is irrelevant at this point because he can't send this because he can't target it. Uh, it sucks that we did lose Murcielago and Agnum Day. It's just a dead body at this point because he cannot summon back the Desiree. Go. Supposed to go into the Oak so we can bring back our Snake Eye engine. Ash and then add the second Poplar. Summon back the Poplar. Drill here completely irrelevant. We already have access to everything we need. It's either in the grave or we will have in hand. So yeah, completely relevant. And even if we did need it, we have the Snake Eyes engine. So with Snake Eyes, we could have perfectly just go into Flamberge and then just keep going. Yeah, and then he gives up here because there's pretty much nothing else to do. I am gonna obviously push back this either to the spell and trap zone or just kill it, and then I have enough to finish him off. So as you can see, guys, it's all gas. Even if we get ashed or droll or whatever, like the deck just keeps pushing and pushing. It also has an almost unlimited amount of resources from both sides because you can keep looping everything back. With the Azamina, you have the Hollow to loop it back. You have the Snake Eyes, Poplar to always have at least a spell for your White Force engine. And yeah, like you can always get Sylvie and LZ back if you ever need like to keep synchro summoning. You also have um, Wanted, although it's not here, but yeah, with Wanted you can recycle back all your cards. You have the Soul if you really want to get back your Azamina cards as well. So yeah, as you can see, it's extremely fun to play, and it's just really hard to hand trap because everything works independently, but at the same time, like they work together. So it's really hard to know exactly where to ash because if you ash the Snake Eyes engine, then as you could see, you guys just go into White Forest or Azamina, and then yeah, it's really hard to hand trap. I wouldn't say it's invincible or anything like that. Of course, like it has its limitations, but it's just really fun to play. So yeah, this is a little bit of the testing I did with the deck. It was really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a like, subscribe if you like it, and yeah, like the only changes I would do is obviously try to put something that I can get rid of the princess with once it's on field, so it doesn't lock everything. Maybe a second Hida or maybe the Salamangreat link, the link 4. I definitely want to put in a second Snake as Doom Dragon because yeah, you can just put two easily and it's a good removal. So yeah, that's it for the showcase. Thank you guys for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.